everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm be showing you some of the things that have been added to Minecraft Snapshot 23W13A or B, whatever you want. If you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one in the future about Minecraft updates. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than other snapshot videos because there is no way I'm going to be able to show you everything in this snapshot because it is way too big. There's way too much stuff going on in this snapshot. So I'll just be showing off some of the things that we've already found during the stream of today. And this video is also streamed at the same time, so that's why there's no editing in it. But we'll show off some highlights of this snapshot. And some of them you can already see behind me, of course. There are some copper sinks, there are some beds. But the main idea of this snapshot is it's part of the vote update, which means you can vote on things to change in the game. And it actually works in-game itself. So if you're in-game, you should be able to see, after you play for a while, some votes appearing in this vote menu, which you can access by pressing V on your keyboard. And here you'll see all different types of votes to change things in the game. So you can change the pitch of every sound, you can set it to whatever you want, so afterwards you can click vote. And if then the timer runs out of this specific vote, it will go on and actually make that change. On-type, fail vote, pick options, there's all kinds of things here. There's a piston push limit, you can change it to 20 if you want, yes, sure. And then after a while, it will actually change that. And if you click this show applied proposals, it can actually show you what kind of votes you've already been applied to your world so far. As you can see, we've already tried out quite a few, including me being a president. There's still a lot of these which we actually don't know what they do, but there's quite a few which we do know what they do. And so we'll go over some of these votes in this video. Because there's another way to activate the votes, and that's by using the vote command. So you can just do /vote. Then rule, and then here you'll see a list of all the different rules they've added into this snapshot. There's quite a few of them. Let's just say there's quite a few of them. We can scroll through all of them, and we can see there's pretty much like over 100 of these different rules. And this is only for a Java Edition snapshot. It's sadly not available on Bedrock Edition, but this is such an amazing update. There's so much work that's gone into this. It is insane. So, there's all different things you can try out for yourself. There's also this work in progress rule, which you can try out. It'll just kick you from your world. I already tested it, but let's just not do that. Also, in the meantime, you might see some weird things are going on here. Yes, I am definitely King Midas. Everything I touch turns into gold, and I'm being attracted to the moon over there. So, there's weird stuff in the snapshot, which you might have already known if you checked the date, but don't mind me, I'm just a warden now. Yeah, so there's a huge amount of new items, rules, things in this snapshot. You want to test this out for yourself, please go do that, because I can't show you everything in this video, sadly. So let's just start off with the potions. So they've added a couple of new potions, including potions of big, potions of small, but also potions of every single different mob in the game. So we just scroll down, we'll see these rainbow potions. And these rainbow potions can make you turn into any mob in the game. So there's all of these right here. We can become a giant, for example. Let's hope this doesn't crash my game, because, for example, the potion of Sniffer definitely did crash my game. No, there we go. We are completely fine, but we are now indeed a giant. So you think, that's already quite a big mob. But if we just set the time today, so don't get attracted to the moon too closely. Because there's now also the potion of big, which is this right here. We can throw it on ourselves as well. Now we're a little bit bigger again. Definitely. Also, our inventory is completely crazy here. But once again, we can go even bigger because there's a potion of big 2. Which is this one over here. And I think this is probably the largest we can get using this method. There we go. Yeah, we are quite tall now, I should say. Also, if you go into first person, this looks absolutely insane. So that's the different potions they've added. There's also potions of small, which again make you small. And there's just an insane amount of different blocks and items they've added as well. So let's go on to the next thing. For that, let's actually drink a potion of void. Void. No, it's just a void potion, I suppose. There it is. Bottle of void. So if you drink this... Oh. Actually, we just can't because we're still King Midas and everything we touch is gold. So if you ever want to remove a rule, what you need to do is vote rule King Midas in this case, or Midas touch, I think it's called. There we go. Repeal and then this star sign. Enter. So now at least we're not getting Midas touch anymore, so we should be able to actually hold items, which is quite useful sometimes. So let's get our bottle of void, drink it. There we go, we get back to our regular size, and if you drink it again, you get back to your regular character. There we are. Very nice. So we'll move on. Also, these pigs, yeah, they're probably going to be gold for a little bit. Very, very sad. There's copper sinks as well. There is banners on beds. You can try those out. But I think the next nice thing we can try out is something called French mode, which is not something I ever thought I would say in a Minecraft snapshot video, but yes, there is French mode, which we can apply like the following. So /vote, rule French mode, approve, question mark, definitely need a question mark behind that, press enter, and we see this. So first of all, we definitely look very French. We also have the French flag, le tricolore, and also a baguette, which does, I believe, 4 attack damage. Yeah, 4 attack damage. But you might also notice, yes, we've changed our language to French. And if you try to remove that language by going back to English here, like so, then you will very, very quickly notice that that definitely doesn't work. So yeah, we're just French now. And you'll also see this guy in chat, Ray Tracing, just started to talk French. Omelette du fromage. Very nice. Alright, then, I believe if we look at a skeleton, there was something weird as well. Okay, we can't search for skeletons, of course, because everything is in French. Should have seen that coming. That might be a skeleton? No, that's just a polar bear. That might be a skeleton. Skeleton horse. Close. We can just summon a skeleton like this. That's probably the easier way to do it. Ah, there we go. Yeah. The skeletons also become very, very French in French mode. As you can see. Just like myself. Beautiful. Also, you might have noticed this beautiful cape I have. This is part of the vote rule cape. Very nicely spelled. You can get a beautiful, awesome cape like that. And of course, we already saw the ray tracing before as well. Which we can get by using the vote rule, ray tracing, and then approve. But probably the biggest addition in this snapshot is, well, it's actually the moon. Yeah. And to get there, what we'll use is, I don't know, we'll use, why not, the Aether Portal. Yeah, that's definitely something we can do. Also, I definitely want to remove the French mode again. So we'll just repeal, start the French mode. Then I can at least search for things again. Also, it gets rid of your French flag, which is very, very sad. But anyway, actually to change, you have to actually actively change language again. There we go, upside down, and we'll go back to regular English. But yeah, we definitely haven't seen the biggest addition yet. We'll go to that in 1 second. But to get there, as I said, we'll use the Aether Portal. So we'll grab some glowstone and some water, because that's how you activate the Aether Portal. This is actually gotten by activating the rule Other Portal. So just do this. It looks like an Aether Portal, right? Just to add some water, and there we go. We have our Aether Portal. So let's hop on through. Error 404 terrain not found. Did it actually work or did it actually not work? Sometimes it doesn't work. No, okay. What we'll do instead is just fly up, because you have to go up to around Y 500 to 700, something like that. Of course, we want to get to the moon at some point, so let's just fly up and see when we get there. Believe it's somewhere up here. Where's the moon? Should we make it nighttime? It makes more sense, right, if it's nighttime, otherwise we can't really reach the moon like this. Okay, no, we definitely can. Here we are. Okay, we are on the moon. We can see Earth down there. Now we just have to fall down again. It will take a while, but we'll get there in a second. And apparently it's a 50-50 chance to generate actually in the moon. But here we are. We're on the moon. We can see Earth down there. We can see the sun up there. And there's some special things on the moon here as well. For example, there is moon cows. Yeah, these are moon cows. Not only do they have a different color as regular cows, not only do they wear some beautiful glass helmets, like astronauts, but they are definitely moonwalking. Yeah, they are definitely moonwalking. That's just beautiful. And they can also jump quite high, so there's some different gravity here on the moon, so we can jump over this crater. Very nice. And you might think this is the craziest thing about this snapshot. Well, probably, but there's one extra layer to it. So we just fly around here for a bit. At some point we'll spot this over here. So you'll spot some of these rovers. There's also some random basalt all over the place. But there's this. A little like Mars or Moon rover. Which you might think, oh, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. There's an... Well, you think it's a dropper. It's actually an ACME, self-building lunar base. Self-building lunar base. How does that work? Well, just be prepared for something I don't think you've ever seen in Minecraft before. Here we go. Just step on the pressure plate and admire the beautiful, beautiful process of building a lunar base. This is actually in the game. This is just crazy. Look at the detail and the animation they've put into this. It's absolutely insane. It's just building the entire base from scratch out of that little just rover. And yeah, it gets quite big. I'd say it gets slightly bigger than you might expect. And after it's done building, it also adds a whole bunch of blocks around it. Chests, shulkers. There's just so much here. I got like so scared the first time I did this because I didn't expect it to be so huge. There's also these copper spleefs, which you can break by just running into them. There we go. That's a new block as well in this snapshot. And yeah, there's just random chests with just moon mission resupply crates. There's also should be some shulkers somewhere around here. They're a little bit rarer. Let's see if we can find one of them. I don't actually see one of them. Maybe they just generate in some of the other structures. Maybe this one doesn't have any. Anyway, this is the beautiful moon or lunar base that you can get using these rovers on the moon. Yeah, I didn't think I would say that today apparently, but I will. So that is that one over there. Then there's also something called... Well, there's just so many different things. As I mentioned, I can't go through everything. There's just so many different rules in this update. You'll just have to go through these yourself to see what they mean and what they are. What we'll try next, though, is one more I want to try, which is the Bouncy Castle. We tried, of course, already. So you can grab a slime block and just jump on it. Of course, we're on the moon as well, so it will take it even further. But if we want to get back to the Earth, all we need to do is just TP ourselves over to 700 height. And there we go, we can get back into our regular world. Now we can teleport back down to 100. There we are. It's nighttime, the moon is above us. We also have a very big moon, by the way. That's also one of the rules, so... That's also quite nice. It might be a reference to the Hermitcraft Season 8 big moon fiasco, but, well, we don't know. We're also getting pulled away by the moon in the meantime. Let's set this time back to day. There we go. Alright. Now let's take a look at this beautiful Bouncy Castle. So we just bounce on the slime block and we bounce higher, higher and higher. Also, one thing I forgot to mention about the moon is made of cheese. Yeah, that's a block in the game right now. So, you might think, cheese? Wait, can you eat the moon? Yeah, we can place these blocks down like this. Place them down. There we go, this is what the moon would look like. And then if you have an empty hand, all you need to do is just, yeah, right-click, and you can definitely eat the moon. You can eat the moon. Yeah, that's just something you can do now. This also allows you to create beautiful vertical slabs, if you would ever want that for some reason. And they work perfectly fine and perfectly normal. So that is how the moon cheese works. Very nice. Let me just check if I haven't forgotten anything super important that we already went through during our stream. So there's all of these. There is the big moon. There is different fog colors for all the different biomes. You can add both collisions if you want. You can have the cape. That's right here. There is the color. You can add colored lights as well if you wanted to, of course. That's also something you can try out. There's dead boost renewability. You can disable shields. There's dream mode as well, which you can improve, for example. And if we do that, everything just gets a nice haze over it. It's all just a little bit like a dream. All the fire, all the colors, or all the lights are just a little bit hazy. There's a little bit of bloom on everything there. Also, we did make it so that glow squids now glow. Yes, that's something requested a lot. But as you can see, glow squids now definitely glow. Also one of the rules you can activate if you would want to. Very nice. And then what else do we have? There is also exploding phantoms, if you want some phantoms to explode. You can fix pistons, as we saw before. We can increase the block limit to 20. Floating head mode is also there. There's just so many different things for you to try out and just see what happens. And yeah, I just recommend trying these out for yourself. We've all been going on for like an hour, 1.5 hours, just trying these different things out, and it's just super fun to try. Definitely. Oh, yeah, you can also milk every mob if you wanted to. And there's also the mini-me game rule, which we can approve. If we ever wanted to. There we are. We are now mini-me. Very, very cute. If I do say so myself. But anyway, there's some of the coolest things about Minecraft Snapshot 23W13A. As I mentioned, please go and try it out yourself if you have Minecraft Java Edition, because it's just so much fun. If you like this video, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.20 and other update videos in the future. I recommend you check the date if you didn't realize what's going on already, but anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope to see you all in my next videos. Until then, bye bye!